Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone. In this video, we are solving a probability problem from Mathematics 2 question 4. This question consists of two parts. In part A, we will determine the probability that a child sits between two ladies when 7 people are arranged in a row. Okay, we have 7 people, which is 1 child, 2 ladies, and 4 gentlemen. Since all of them can be arranged in any order, the total number of ways to arrange them is 7 factorial, which is equal to 5040. To find the number of favorable cases where the child sits between the two ladies, because we treat the child and two ladies as a single group. This group can be arranged in 2 factorial, which is we have 2 ways within itself. Since we now have 5 objects, we arrange them in 5 factorials. Thus, the total number of favorable arrangements is 5 factorial times 2 factorial, which is equal to 120 times 2, and the total number is 240. So, finally, the probability is child sits between ladies is 240 divide 5040, which is equal to 1 divide 21. So the final answer is 1 divide 21. Do you guys agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you.
So let's move to
The total number of ways to choose any three shades from 30 is 4016, and the probability is 12 times 153 over 4060 equal to the total number of ways to choose any three shades from 30 is 4016, and the probability is 12 times 153 over 4016 equal to 0.4524.
yes.
So for the event B is selecting at least one blue shirt. We use the complement rule. First, we calculate the number of ways to pick three shirts without any blue. Only from white and green shirts, totaling 90 shirts.
Yeah.
So that's equal to the total is 900. That's equal to the total is 969. So, and the probability is 969 over
1 total.
One minus. The probability is 1 minus 969 over 4016 equal to 0.7613. And for the event C is selecting exactly two green shirts. The number of ways to choose two green shirts from 10 is equal to 45. And the number of ways to choose one non-green from 20 is equal to 20.
Yeah.
And the probability is 45 times 20 over 4016 and equal to 0.2217. So
in the part 1, are A and C mutually exclusive?
yeah.
So in the two events are mutually exclusive if they cannot happen together. And every event A requires one long sleeve and two short sleeve. Two short sleeve shirt. And then for the event C, it's require two green shirts. Since some green shirts are short sleeve, it is possible for both events to occur together. Thus, A and C are not mutually exclusive.
Okay. For part B, the question is determine whether A and C are independent. Okay. Okay, for part 2, determine whether A and C are independent. Okay. P A intersection C equal to PA times PC. First, we need to calculate
PA intersection C. The number of ways to choose one long sleeve from 12 is 12. The number of ways to choose two green short sleeve shirt from 7 is 7 to equal to 21. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The probability is when we calculate them, we will get 0.0621. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to compare PA times PC. Okay, PA is 0.4524, while PC is 0.2217. Okay, so we have to times them, and we will get 0.1003. Okay. Since PA intersection C is not equal to PA times PC, the events are not independent. Okay, so the conclusion is first we have to we can summarize that for the first question, the probability that the child sits between the two ladies is 1/21. Second, the probabilities of selection different shades were calculated using combinations. Third, A and C are not mutually exclusive because they can occur together. While the last question is A and C are not independent because PA intersection C is not equal to PA times PC. I hope this explanation will be helpful for you guys. Yeah. I hope you guys can understand this video well. Patutnya cakap like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
Don't forget
and
to like. If you found this video is useful, and
don't forget to like and
subscribe.
subscribe.
See you in the next session.